Hello YouTubers, subscribers, and friends. Check out this beautiful sunset here. This is 7:30 p.m. in the evening. Arizona sunset. Check that out. Beautiful. The raven is back. He was just squawking. There he goes. Doing a different noise. He's making some weird noises. Oh, the flies are like crazy. Trying to get his attention, but he won't look at me. He was making some clicking noises earlier. Only one of them today. Don't know where the rest of them are at. Check out this butterfly. He's weird looking. He's a big one. Oh, the sun blinded me. He's pollinating the plant. Another beautiful day here at the park. My son, he's always asking me questions about what I did as a child, and I always telling him because today, kids today, they got everything. They got the internet, they got cable TV, they got PlayStation, Xbox One, Wii U, whatever other game things are out there, and kids never go outside today. And he's always asking me, what did I do? Because he knows that, you know, we didn't have that stuff as a kid when I was a kid. And let's go check on that frog. Yep, still here, still dead. So I tell them these stories. When you're a kid, you had to use your imagination and you had to go outside and play. This lady every day drives this park back and forth, texting. So I told him a story one time. When I was a kid, I had a next door neighbor. He collected insects, spiders, and snakes. In his house, he had aquariums of all kinds of insects and spiders. He didn't have any snakes in his house. He had a warehouse in Tucson where he kept the snakes because they were like poison snakes. And he'd milk snakes. And he would milk the spiders, poisonous spiders, for their venom. That's what he did for a living. And one time I saw him carrying in an aquarium of spiders and stuff, and I was asking him what's he doing with them, and that's how I know his story. He told me the story of what he does for a living. So he told me, you know, if you catch any spiders around your house, don't kill them. Catch them, put them in a jar, bring them to me, and I'll give you money for them. I'll give you $5 for black widows, $3 for non-poisonous spiders. So I was like, wow, really? And he's like, yeah. So I told my brother, and my brother, who's always crazy, he likes to catch snakes. And he said he would give us $5 for any snake that we brought him also. You know, $10 for poisonous snakes. My younger brother, he's crazy. He loves to catch snakes. So we would go out into the desert. I didn't live here where I live now. I lived in a town about 35 minutes north of Tucson, in a little town called Catalina, and back then there was nothing out there. Now it's like a small city, but back then it was nothing. So we'd go out into the desert and we would look around on the ground, stuff like this, 4 holes in the ground for spiders. We carry gallons of water with us. And you know, I told my son this story. We would catch wool spiders, tarantulas, look under rocks, catch scorpions. That's how we made money as a kid. Because like I said, there was no internet, no cable, no PlayStation, no Xbox. None of that stuff. So we get on our motorcycles, our little dirt bikes, and we would go out and catch snakes and spiders and stuff like that. So that's what made me start thinking of my older videos. I had made a video because my son was so impressed that I told him how I would catch spiders, you know, and sell them, make money. And to him it was just a story, but one day I was walking to the bus stop and he was asking me the question again, how did I catch spiders? Because whatever some reason intrigued him and he just wanted to know. So I said, you know what, son? I'm going to make a video of me catching spider, and we'll show it to you when you get home from school. So that's what I did. I walked around on my property. I live on 1 acre, and I was walking around on my property, say like, let's go right over here, and just looking around on the ground like I'm doing right now for signs of spider holes. And they're very easy to catch. Okay, say something like this. Say this is a hole in the ground. Right? That's what you want to look for. This is not a spider hole because there is no webbing or whatsoever around that. So this is something where a bird was digging or something like that. So that's not a spider hole. Let me go walk over here into the desert out here and see if I can see any. Now, catching scorpions was pretty easy because all you got to do is lift up rocks and stuff. And there'll either be a scorpion or there won't be a scorpion. You don't have to carry water for that. But catching snakes nowadays, it's really, I mean, on my property there's all kinds of snakes, but as a kid, that was a long time ago, what, 40 years ago? I was about 10, 11 years old. We were doing this. Look at the black sand. There's snakes everywhere out in the freaking desert. You couldn't, you know, walk 50 feet without running into a snake. Nowadays, all the snakes are gone. See all this desert here? We would just walk in the desert just like I'm doing right now, because we wanted to make money. That's how I bought my first motorcycle. That's how I bought my first car. Was doing this for a living. The guy finally moved away and we lost our income, but to this day, it's what I always do when I hike in the desert. I'm always looking in the ground and stuff for spider holes. I got more spider holes on my property than I'm seeing here. The video, and the reason I'm telling the story is I made the video of me catching a spider a couple of years ago, although the video was actually pretty bad of me catching the spider. I succeeded, but the process of me doing the catching, it was very bad, poor video quality of me filming. But I did catch the tarantula. I showed my kids when they got home, and my son he was just amazed that I was able to. It only took me like 5 minutes, you know, and then I had to keep the tarantula in my house the whole day. And I hate spiders. I hate them. And just the thought of having that tarantula in my house was driving me nuts. So as soon as my kids got home, I showed them the spider, and then I took it a couple blocks away from my house and I let it go back in the desert. Hope you enjoyed the story of a childhood story of me catching spiders and snakes. That's why I'm not scared today to catch snakes or spiders, because I did this as an income as a kid living in the Arizona desert. Here's that link. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, here's a top view. I took the lid off. I just want to get a better view of this tarantula. I know they're not poisonous or anything. I'm only filming this just so I can document my capture. But man, my hands are shaking because those things can jump. Zoom in on his eyes. That's his fangs right there in the front. I'm sweating so bad. Hands are shaking so much. I got bit by a spider on my lip when I was a kid and my face swelled up. There you go, tarantula. Putting his butt up. He's pretty though. So that was a big tarantula, and I actually caught that tarantula just on the other side of those trees in the front property of mine. In the ground, just like this. I just walked around like this looking for a spider hole. Now here's what I'm talking about. Now you see the spider webs right there? That is what you want to look for when you're out spider hunting. That's what you want to look for when you walk around in the desert. Now I don't know what's down in there because I can't see. Can't even focus to zoom in on down there. But that's how you catch spiders. You carry a gallon of water, you pour it down there, you have a jar or something waiting, because they'll run out, and they'll run out to the dry land, and so that boom, you put the freaking jar or whatever right over there. But that's how you catch spiders in the desert. And this is right here on my property where I live. I'm at home. I'm gonna put a couple more videos of some black widows that I caught right there by my trash can. They made a web between the wall of the shed and the trash can, and I caught some black widows right there. But it doesn't have the under markings on the belly. Like, oh, it does. I've been trying to get it turned over, and I couldn't get it turned over. Now he's in the perfect position. He's got some weird markings on the back. There's the markings. He's pretty good size. Actually, I'm going to keep him alive. I'm going to show him to my kids when they get home from school. There we go. There's a good shot of him. Black widow spiders in Arizona. Alright, here's a couple more. There's a smaller spider right here. There's a smaller hole, but you see the spider webs. This is a big spider right here. See all the spider webs? And then here's another one right here. I have no idea if there's any spiders in there. See, found two more. There's one right here, and there's one here. There's a really tiny one right there. Here's another one right here. These are all spider holes. Whether there's anything in there, I don't know. The first one I found was right over there. Here's one here, here's one here, and then those other three are right over there by that solar light. See, just right here in my yard, I got all these spider holes. There's one right there. Now this one, it has sticks and stuff. There's usually a wolf spider that has something like that. It has sticks and it has spider webs right there. Me and my little brother, we would catch so many of them and make a lot of money from this guy. Well, there you have it. That's my story of my childhood of how I made money. Thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. If you enjoy these type of videos, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Gig, I'm gone.